are so many reasons. Did you know that eating meat can hurt the environment, animals, and ourselves?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here, watch this news report that I just saw recently about why you should become a vegetarian.
Now, why would I want to watch
Just watch!
Okay. Hello, I'm Natalie, and welcome to Meats Be Gone. Today on Meats Be Gone, we will be talking about why you should become a vegetarian. Did you know that eating meat can hurt our environment? You don't? Well, that's okay, because we have Bobby here to inform you all about it. Hit it, Bobby! Hello, I'm Bobby, and I'm here to tell you why eating meat is bad for our environment. Did you know that according to a United Nations report, eating meat causes almost 40% greenhouse gas emissions than all the cars, trucks, and planes in the world combined? That's a lot of methane. But our air isn't the only thing being polluted. Many acres of rainforest are being cut down every day to make room for cattle grazing. What about all the animals we don't eat? Now their habitat is gone. Another reason that our environment is being harmed is because a lot of water is being wasted through meat production. According to the Cattlemen's Association, it takes 441 gallons of water to produce 1 pound of beef. But the Food Science and Human Nutrition Department at Michigan State University claims that it requires 2,500 gallons of water for just 1 pound of beef. Looks like the Cattlemen's Association are trying to cover up their tracks. Now guys, we're not just talking about meat here, we're also talking about fish. But I just have one more question to ask. How many of you use the trolling method when you're out on your fishing boat? Well, stop doing that! When people are trolling out on boats and throwing nets to the ocean floor, unintentional bycatches are caught and fish end up dying if they aren't thrown back. Just like in Finding Nemo when Dory got caught in the net but just kept swimming to get herself out. If we don't act soon, our planet could turn into this. Well, it looks like that's all the time we have today. I hope I inspired each and every one of you to become a vegetarian. And remember, don't be mean. Keep the earth green. Have a fantastic day, folks. Thank you, Bobby, for all that useful information. Next up, we have Joe out in the field to talk to you about how eating meat is hurting our animals. Hello, I'm Joe, and I'm going to tell you some facts about how eating meat is affecting our animals. As you can see, I'm a big animal supporter myself. Did you know that chickens are bright animals who are able to solve complex problems, demonstrate self-control, and worry about the future? Me either, but that's what recent studies have shown, so you can't argue with that. That's why we shouldn't be eating chickens. Maybe they can solve one of the Earth's biggest problems, but we'll never know because everyone keeps eating them. Anyway, on today's factory farms, animals are crammed into filthy windowless sheds and don't get to live a normal life. They also don't get to feel the fresh air until they are loaded on trucks to be finished off. Another fact is that farm animals have the same capacity to experience pain like pets and people do. Yet, farm animals are denied the legal protection of animal cruelty laws, so people only think those laws revolve around their pets. There is actually a book written by Mark Bekoff called The Emotional Lives of Animals. According to Bekoff, animals feel a wide range of emotions, including each of Darwin's 6 universal emotions: anger, happiness, sadness, disgust, fear, and surprise. A third fact for you guys today is that many people think that pigs are just dirty animals. The University of Bristol confirmed that pigs have long-term memories and the ability to think through complex situations. You wouldn't want to eat a pig with such great fashion sense, would you? To finish off our segment today, if you are a Paul McCartney follower, then I hope you're following his words. If slaughterhouses had glass walls, we'd all be vegetarians. I hope all his followers are vegetarians, because that guy is the real deal and he knows what he's doing. Well, folks, it looks like we're out of time. Thanks for tuning in and have a fantastic day. Don't you guys love Joe? He's my favorite. Next up, we have Richard to talk to you about how being a vegetarian can make us healthier. Hello, I'm Richie, and I'm here to talk about how being a vegetarian can make us healthier. To start off our segment, did you know that following a plant-based diet can lower your risk of some cancers, heart disease, and obesity? The China Health Project did a study and found that people who eat the least amount of fat and animal products had the lowest risk of cancer, heart attack, and other chronic diseases. Since we are on the topic of cancer, how about we hear about some other discoveries that were made? The National Cancer Institute found that women who eat meat every day are nearly 4 times more likely to get breast cancer than those who don't. Also, the Harvard Nurse Health Study states that women who consume at least 1 serving of vegetables per day reduce their risk of breast cancer by 13 to 20%. A book called The China Study by Dr. Campbell states that no chemical carcinogen is nearly so important in causing human cancer as animal protein. But cancer isn't the only disease you can catch. 2 doctors named Dr. Dean Ornish and Cadwell Esselstyn have had 100% success in preventing and reversing heart disease because of a vegetarian diet. Also, did you know that the average American male eating a meat-based diet has a 50% chance of dying from heart disease? I guess that man didn't want to die. Do you guys remember when Joe was talking about how animals are shoved into filthy sheds? Well, most farm animals are sick and giving antibiotics. That means that the people who eat these flesh are consuming the antibiotics, and these antibiotics damage naturally occurring bacteria in the body, making these people more susceptible to disease. Enough about diseases. Let's talk about our physical appearance. According to research conducted by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, vegetarians have a body weight that's 3 to 20% lower than meat eaters. To sum everything up, if you're a vegetarian, this could be you.
This is my vegetarian body!
Well, you know what they say, everything must come to an end. I really hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Thanks for tuning in. I have a fantastic day. Thank you, Richie, for all those useful facts. I really hope all of you are thinking hard about what you heard, because we need to fight this. We can't keep allowing our animals and bodies to be harmed. How would you feel if your pet was a farm animal? This can't be happening anymore. We need to stop this. Come on, everyone. If you're with me, follow me. Wow, that was a really good video. I think I'll become a vegetarian now.
Wow, great! But what about all that meat on your plate?
I'll feed it to the dog.